I'm knowing that this is a bit unorthodox and not usually my style, but, you know, I'm not the type of person to really find new hope unless it hits me right in the face. And, well, guys, I honestly have something hit me right in the face. I mean, there's this beautiful girl, Reagan. She's a fan of my videos, and she's relatively new to Scissorhands Media and McVeigh Corporation. I wish it was an actual corporation, but so far it's still a non-profit organization. But she gave me some new hope in these videos, and it's just amazing that somebody is paying attention there. And I'm hoping that, you know, other people are. It's just she's the only person who utilized my kick and messaged me. So thank you so much, Reagan, for giving me some newfound faith. The topic of discussion is, and like I said, this is unscripted, so give me a little bit of some break. I just picked up my computer and started recording. About suicide. And I'm going to go ahead and one up it a little bit and talk about suicide and cunning. Now, you're talking about somebody who has struggled with both, and plus some other things, but I will not go into that because I refuse to badger y'all with my problems. But, wow, there comes some of my Iowa roots. Y'all. Anyway, so I'm getting off topic. The fact that you would commit suicide, I want to know why, really. I mean, I know why. I mean, you feel like no one cares about you, but, I mean, think about this. You're sitting there, you write your note, and let's go ahead and say, just, you know, you hang yourself. The parents that you thought didn't care break down to their knees and cry, wishing that they could have had a second chance. I mean, you really just need to be more forgiving in life, and, I know this sounds a little mean, honestly, but there's no other way to describe it. I mean, plus you're not only killing yourself, I mean, you're killing potential lives that could be here. Plus you're talking about, let's go ahead and say that there's this girl in your school, or a boy, depending, it doesn't matter. But they see you go through all this, and you walk in there with a smile in your face every day. They look up to you. But as soon as you give up and you lose strength, they feel like there's no one to look up to. Your little siblings, they look up to you, and they'll miss the hell out of you. Now, of course, I could just be saying this to, you know, talk you down and make you feel okay. But what I say is genuine. I read suicide reports on the internet all day. I mean, I know it's a big thing. But see, we fail to grasp the concept that life is about 70 years. And I'm not going to go ahead and trample on anybody's belief. I'm not going to do that because I refuse. But what I do believe is there is some sort of an afterlife. And I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to badger people with my religion and make them feel like I'm forcing it. That goes really bad on a company, but, you know, our life is so short. And think about this. There's so much, you know, happiness to be experienced, such as holding your child in your arms, or, you know, just telling your grandkids a story and tucking them in for bed, and spoiling them, you know, just giving them something that you never had. And if you could do that, then, you know, you've already done better than all the other kids. And plus, if you cut or commit suicide, you're further proving them right. Am I right? I mean, let's go ahead and say that that kid that sits by you tells you to kill yourself all the time. You gave him his wish. Why would you want to give anybody who teaches hatred that wish? I mean, I know just to show them, well, you know, all the times that you told me to do, I actually did it. But, you know, all you're doing is proving that you were weaker than, you were as weak as I said you were. Why wouldn't you want to rise up and be strong and be the bigger person? Now, let's go ahead and say that you're upset about your looks, okay? I mean, if you're upset about your looks, I have not met any single girl that I did not find physically amazing. And really, it's all about personality. I mean, if you have an amazing personality, then you've already got your life made, and you're already doing better than all the other kids who tell you to go kill yourself, etc., etc. I mean, don't prove them wrong. Don't prove them right. Prove them wrong and show them. Every time you're thinking about putting a razor to your wrist or something like that, I'm gonna quote one of my favorite musicians, Andy Biersack. Life already gives you enough scars. Why in the right mind would you manufacture your own? Okay? How are you gonna explain that to your kids? How are you gonna explain when they say, "Oh, hey mom," or "Hey grandma, what's up with those scars?" And you're gonna say, "I used to put a razor to my wrist," and they'll look up to you for that, and they'll think that that's okay. You know it's not okay. Be a role model and be an example. Now, I'm sorry, I'm dealing with other business right now with my friends and whatnot. I haven't talked to this friend in a while, and I'm kind of happy to get back and catching up with her. So I'm sorry this was unscripted, but thank you so much, Reagan, for being an amazing person, giving me some newfound hope. I'll touch more on this topic in a different day with a scripted document, and I'm sorry that it's unscripted. But now I gotta go through the editing process while I'm talking to Shonda. I love you all, and stay strong. For me. I'll leave all my social media accounts and whatnot down in the description. Feel free to contact me anytime. Thank you so much for watching.